Okay, so yeah, today we're going to continue from where we stopped last week. And our topic of discussion today is on market segmentation procedure. Market segmentation procedure. So basically, when we talk of market segmentation procedure, as the name suggests, these are actually steps or procedures that marketers use to identify market segments. When we talk of market segmentation procedures, these are procedures, these are guidelines to some extent that marketers use in order to identify market segments. So the first thing that actually marketers do whenever they want to identify market segment is what is known as survey stage. Survey stage. So when you talk of survey stage, the market in this case conducts exploratory interviews and focus group to gain insights into customers' motivation, attitudes, and behavior. Okay, so when it comes to survey, you know survey? Yeah, good, yeah. So marketers, what they do is they do some sort of interviews, they do some focus group, and the idea is to get more from the customer in as far as his motivations or her motivations, attitudes, and behavior is concerned. Okay, so whilst he's actually doing that, he's able to actually get a lot of insights from the customer, and after that, what he does is to yes, Chief. You're welcome. Yeah, so after doing the survey thing, what it does is, as any other research, is to analyze what has been collected. You analyze what has been collected. So that leaves us with stage number 2, which is called analysis stage. The first one was survey stage. This one is now its analysis stage. So the researcher applies what is known as factor analysis to the data to remove highly correlated variables. Then applies cluster analysis to create a specified number of maximally different segments. Remember, we are trying to segment markets here, okay? To create a maximally different segments. Yeah, the difference should be visible, should be highly visible. Oh, market segment procedure, we just done it. Yeah, so okay, when we talk of market segmentation procedure, we are saying these are procedures or guidelines that marketers use in order to do market segments. That's what we are actually saying. So the first stage is survey stage, where you go there, you do your research, you conduct some interviews, you do some focus group just to get more insights about your customers. And thereafter you go to another stage, you've collected the info, and now you want to actually put these customers into into different segments. Okay, the reason why you are doing this analysis is you don't want to find a situation whereby people who are actually are more or less like have got some similar traits in terms of buying behavior and everything are put into different segments, when in fact they're supposed to be put in one segment. So basically that's that. You do the analysis, and thereafter you do profiling, do the profile. So in profiling, each cluster is profiled in terms of its distinguishing attitudes, behavior, demographics or psychographics. Yeah, profile. You are, from the word itself, profile, you are now profiling.
So what is this?
That's what I'm saying. In profile, normally what you do is you actually you group, okay? Yeah, you group different segments based on attitude, behavior, demographics, and psychographics. And each group is normally given a name based on its dominant characteristic.
Attitude, behavior, demographic, what? No.
Psychographics. Demographics is there. Psychographics is
What is the psycho, whatever?
You discover when you go. In fact, I was supposed to ask you that question.
Oh.
Yeah, I was supposed to ask you. In fact, I'll ask you when you get there. Yeah, I'll ask.
I think I have an idea.
Yeah, what is it? Before we get there.
Because there is a Yoruba
Psycho. Okay.
Psychographics,
Psychographics and media patterns.
media.
Okay, so basically, guys, this is how you normally do it. You do it. You do your survey, you analyze your data, and then you what? You differentiate. Okay, you put people into segments. And now, those segments, we're supposed to name them based on their what? Dominant characteristics. That's what we're talking about. Okay. So let's now discuss bases for segmenting consumer markets. Bases, because there are many. For segmenting consumer markets. So what we are saying is you have gone to do your survey, you've analyzed your data, you've profiled, okay? This is now how you actually do it. The first thing is geographical segmentation. So when we talk of geographic segmentation, basically it calls for dividing the market into different geographical units, such as nations, state, regions, countries, cities, or neighborhoods.
Dividing the market
into different geographical units, such as nations, states, regions, countries, cities, or neighborhoods. What we are saying is, if for example, okay, here in Malawi, some MNO, okay, wants to venture or to start a business here in Malawi. They will come in and do the survey, blah 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 and stuff. You get that, and then they will discuss: should we go countrywide? Boom! Or we'll start with southern region, or we'll start with some neighborhood. Just like these. Most of these, radio stations, they started as community radio stations. You know, it's not that when they're coming in, they actually thought of be community radio stations. Mostly, it's like a strategy. Okay? They want to penetrate, so maybe they have got few resources or whatnot, and they don't want to start big. So they will start as a community radio station. Some, they will just start by actually doing jingles. You remember Tiakaruru studio of Gospel Gaza? So before Zodiac, there was one. Tiakaruru studios, they were just doing jingles. And 1990s, late 90s in fact. Okay. You were born 2000? Okay. Okay, yeah, so you know what? Yeah, they will start small and then they will grow. Okay. So these are the questions that they ask themselves. Should we go full throttle, or should we start as a community radio? And then Mitch, okay, Mitch, he was on in Blanca City only. And then it started, now expanded, grew, Chihuahua, Zoma. You see now? Yeah. They had done their research, and they said this is the approach that they're going to take. These are the mobile network operator.
Access.
Exactly. Exactly. Do you have any information about access? Is it countrywide or what? But it's been there.
Yes.
You've been using access.
At some point, when I was just putting in
Yes.
now very expensive and everything. So what we're using just for those days, right now,
Okay.
and some distance, we don't know.
Okay, fine. Yeah, so this is actually a decision that you're supposed to make as a business after you've gathered everything. You look at your product that you're offering, you look at the service that you're offering, and then you decide with whatever can discount. Should I go full throttle, or I should go by neighborhood and then city and then region and then countrywide. Okay? Yeah. So those are things that are supposed to be asking yourself. Okay. Another basis for segmenting consumer markets is demographic segmentation. So, when it comes to demographic segmentation, the market is divided into groups on the basis of age and other variables. And other variables, as we shall see. One reason this is the most popular consumer segmentation method is that consumer wants, preference, and usage rates are often associated with demographic variables, as we shall see. Variables. Yes, you will see. Okay. In fact, is this the first time you are meeting this way, demographics? Good. Then I'm supposed to ask you that question.
Age, sex, and demographic.
You did these things when we were doing research. When we were doing research. Don't learn to pass exams. You learn so that you will be a better person. Okay, so one reason, as I've said, it is because consumer wants, preferences, and usage rates are often associated with demographic variables. Okay. You can use, for example, age and life cycle stage under demographic. Huh? Yeah. Age and life cycle stage. Gender as one of those things. My games, guys, my games. Who likes my games content? Video games, and like who likes to be playful. Can you be selling my game to some guy who is in his 30s?
Well, FIFA maybe.
It also depends. Yes. Because you are a big guy. Yeah, you have a lot of. I can't sit down and play FIFA unless I am mad or I'm getting paid. Yes, I'm almost there. I'm telling you, you don't have that time. By 30, if you're not married, you've got a girlfriend who has been talking about getting married the whole weekend. So you're supposed to look for me. So you can't sit down and play FIFA.
So marriage is like a peaceful bar. You can do what you like.
That's not what I'm saying. It's debatable. Okay, prisoners in literary or not in a literal sense?
Sir, can I ask you something? Usually there are some rules which, even if they are not said for you, but you can't do them. You know,
Like what?
I can't tell you, come on. If you're not married, yeah, because there's some rules you can't do. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, like how, let's say, can you go home without telling your wife, maybe late at night, without telling your wife where were you?
No, but you know, those are rules of just being accountable.
No, it's not accountable.
Yes.
That's the same, like this. Because here, I can't come in exams late.
Yes, of course.
Why?
There are rules.
Those are rules.
Those are rules, yeah. Even if they don't tell you that don't come late, even yourself, you have that fear.
But you know what? Come to think of it, if we didn't have rules, then there would be chaos.
Yeah.
There would be chaos on this earth if there were no rules.
That's why there's some rules which are set natural. They don't happen to you, but you just know yourself.
Yeah, what you're saying is very true, but it's not a prison. I'm telling you, ask you, okay, you should ask your parents. I'm telling
My
you.
parents are divorced.
Just by looking how things are, you just know that secret. Because I know that you have to look for money for food.
Of course,
It's a must.
whether you are married or not.
With, you can stay without eating maybe the whole day if you want, if you are not married.
Okay.
But you have someone at home. Can you do that?
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, the FIFA thing, I think I've spoken. Okay, what I'm trying to say is, normally, when you look at game stores, not as in games that you know, but where they actually sell games, it is heavily patronized by parents who have got kids, small kids. You get it? So these kids will be enjoying these games. They will reach a point, they will no longer be interested in these games. We call this what? Age, that's what I'm saying, age and life cycle stage. Some things were fun when we were young, but right now they are no longer fun. Okay, so you look at those things and then you try to say, what is it that I can actually sell? Okay? Yeah. Another thing is gender. Okay? Yeah, it's been heavily applied in clothing, in hairstyling, in... Of course, yeah, I know. Yes, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Cosmetics and what? And magazines. You know, most of these, the adverts, normally it's who are put on the billboard. If you really want to sell. Exactly. So under demographics, age and lifestyle, you can actually demarcate. Think from this age, those who actually portraying this lifestyle, put them there. Lifestyle rather than lifestyle. Okay. Occupation. How you treat an officer and how you treat a chief executive is different. Those are the things. How you treat somebody in Area 15. Okay, Area 15 and the Saint, are they the same? Yeah, we are not even segregated. That's the truth of the matter. What you sell in Area 15, you cannot sell the very same thing in Area Saint, in Saint. Because when you look at the status of the occupation, even the income itself of the people in Area 15, in Area 47, it's different from what? It's different from Saint. You see, those are the things that are supposed to look at. I can't start I can't be selling vehicles. Okay? Right. These expensive vehicles and put them in Saint. My friend, no, nothing will happen. But if I sell them around this area, at 47 you have them. And people keep on what? Keep on buying. Area 18, people keep on buying. You can't go one cent. You can't go one cent. You can't go one Mutandi and find people selling cars. You see now? You know where people actually apply their Kabaza business? It's those areas. It's those areas, not cheap. Because people are able to actually profile. But I think here, no, I think okay, maybe we should try. So they just start Babandiro that. Yeah, because some will be offloaded there, some will be. So those are the things that you think. Education. Okay. Those are the things. Income. I've already talked about income. Not so. Yeah. Income segmentation. Generation. Ever heard about generation? Yeah, you demarcate people, you know. So, whatever products or even communication, you're supposed to cautious. In other words, there's nothing like one size fits all. No. You look at what appeals to these people, you look at what appeals to these people, and you look at what appeals to these people. Like I'm told, in area 12, most of them are seniors.
Seniors? Yeah, that's true.
Retired people. Most of them, they're in area 12. See? So you actually know, I think, if I want to communicate with these people, this is the way to go. If I want to communicate with the youngsters, this is the way to go. Social class. Social class, it influences preference and things like cars, clothing, home furnishings, leisure activities. Okay, here in town, people actually tell you Gamo de Siningakwe, Actually, Mira, you know Mira? You know Paso? You go on Facebook, people actually more say a lot about those things. Even in my church, people say, I know, because it's like a go after.
Creed.
That one, no? People also talk ill about this, you know?
Yeah, but not that much. Because we tell people about this here, most of the pastor.
But why? You get, so it's an issue to do with social class. Land Rover group. You've seen this. You've seen mushroom of Land Rover, and that is in response to Viwi guys. Because the Viwi guys, they have, you know that kind of a thing. Some social class.
What do you mean, Vivi? Also,
Is
That is also.
Yeah. See, so social, now it's Land Rover. They are not getting expensive, those things. Yet we used to see. But now, because it's being associated with some class, you know. Then, see. Okay. So enough of demographics. Let's now go to psychographics. So in psychographic segmentation, buyers are normally divided into different groups on the basis of lifestyle or personality and values. Okay? So basically they actually divided into different groups on the basis of lifestyle or personality and values. Lifestyle. Anything that you want to talk before I chip in? We are on psychographic segmentation, so you are now segmenting people.
Lifestyle and values.
No, I will want an example.
For example, there are other people, they can have, they say what they eat or what they do. They don't want to eat that food, but some people are poor, they drink that food to choose what they eat.
There's some people in the store products. You saw what they feel like. They always think that things.
True. So, hey man, a person is just complex. These are the things. Yeah, you're supposed to strike a balance. I'm telling you, what he's saying is very, very true. You're supposed to strike a balance. There are some people that say, it's how much? No, normally this thing is supposed to be 25,000. You're making it 15. No. Yeah.
My
friend, they think that's fake. Okay. Because them, they are there, you know. Yeah. Personality. Or even on the same of lifestyle, I want to say something. We've got Coke, Coca-Cola, and then there is Coca-Cola, they call it zero sugar. Yeah. It's still working. Yeah. Okay, and you know what? They're taking care of people who love Coca-Cola, but then maybe they stopped because of other ailments, what, so okay, let them continue taking Coke, but then we should remove the rat. So they're taking care of that. There's some people, they eat meat, you know that? But they'll say, we want it what? Boiled. Yeah, no cooking oil. You just burn. So you go to a restaurant. In fact, this one will be most expensive as if they have added some expensive
It's supposed to be expensive.
Yeah?
It's supposed to be expensive.
Why?
Sometimes this is same as when you're saying something and someone tells you to personalize.
So it's customized.
Yeah.
Okay, I get you. See now? Yeah. I get your point. That is why probably it is expensive. I think there is some sort of demand as well.
And apart from demand, because if someone demands that you should cook it in this way, whether you like it or not, he's going to take it. But the other stuff, which you go to, you have to do, you can just sell it to 3 people a day.
Lifestyle. Let's go to personality now. You know what's happening these days? Marketers are able to endow their products with brand personalities that correspond to consumer personalities. Anybody wants to say something about personality?
There's people that I think you just believe that you should be putting the brand.
But why? Why only that brand?
So that they are still a same.
So should match with that you call him ambassador or what? You know Usain Bolt? Which brand does he represent?
He represents the brand.
Yeah. The brand ambassador.
I think, but this
So Adidas.
I'm not sure. I'm just forgotten. Ronaldo? Nike? So you're not, when you put on Nike, you're not just looking at some Nike, you're looking at who? Ronaldo. Messi?
Adidas.
You know? And the Omai, that is what?
That is right.
You don't know man?
Mine.
Yes. You don't know?
Oh my God.
Yes. In fact, I've said Puma. Then you don't follow local news. She's an Ebola.
Maui.
She's an Ebola. So you see Maui? Ellen George. They got it ways to do it. You know, so, those things, man. You look at it. But that's what they told us.
No. So, someone, you're an ambassador, but a year, you don't even get a cup of milk, just getting very sour.
Yeah, they're just being qualified. Or they don't know what is, how they're supposed to be treated.
I know. You know.
They don't think so.
Sometimes, when, for example, I have many offers myself.
Yes.
I'll tell you, there's a chance to be doing 1, 2, 3. I'll be paying you this amount. If you don't like it,
you go.
Because they know there's other options. Because in Indian marriage, sure, you can say, when it comes to celebrities, I don't know any celebrity, like who is the celebrity, who is the celebrity, I don't know.
Thank you.
Thank you is not a celebrity. What does it have?
I don't know. Maybe it was something
Let's now move to values. Okay, so when we talk of values, these are belief systems that underlie consumer attitudes and behavior. Okay? So core values go much deeper than behavior or attitude, and they determine at a basic level people's choices and desires over the long term. So marketers who normally use this segmentation variable believe that by appealing to people's inner selves, it is possible to influence purchase behavior. Okay. Yeah, if they appeal to their values, they think that definitely they'll be able to influence their purchasing behavior. Okay. For example, there are actually 6 value segments stretching from people who focus more on material and professional goals, and there are those who consider tradition and duty very important, and there are also those people who are more interested in social issues, and those who actually value close personal relationships and family highly. I'll give you an example. And then we've got fun seekers, and then we've got creatives. It's still under values. This is Valentine's period. Huh? A lot of people will make money. I'm telling you. Now, there are some people that don't believe in Valentine's. I'm telling you. Even if you are to move them, they will not buy because they don't.
Yeah.
Not that they are out of love, no. They are in a relationship. Yes.
So they're in a relationship, they don't want to buy something.
Yeah, too.
Because that's the situation. Why is that?
Those are the things.
It matters to someone.
See now? Those people who value relationships and family, it matters to them.
Exactly.
It matters to them, but there are some people, it doesn't. No matter what.
This is the same with the way it's putting it. You can't take this, like, for example, a clothing brand and put a pig in front.
Hey! No, you can't. Yeah, that's very true.
Even if you say that, this is just a picture.
No. Yeah. True. That's very true. Very, very, very true. So you need to be very careful. You need to be very careful. Let's now move on to behavioral segmentation. In behavioral segmentation, buyers are divided into groups on the basis of their knowledge of attitude towards the use of or response to a product. So in behavioral segmentation, buyers are divided into groups on the basis of their knowledge of, so it's about knowledge, your attitude towards something, use of or response to a product. So many marketers, they believe that behavioral variables like occasions, benefits, user status, usage rate, loyalty status, buyer readiness, state, and attitude are the best starting points for constructing market segments. So we're going to discuss occasions. Buyers can be distinguished according to the occasions on which they develop a need. They can be distinguished according to the occasions on which they develop a need, according to purchase, how they purchase their product or use the product. Behavioral segmentation. Normally, when it's December, we know that in Salima, holiday, you get that. The other period, it's during Easter. You get it? Yeah. So you look at the occasion. Dubai, I think there is some period, there is traffic towards Dubai because prices are cheap. I don't know what happens that side. You get that. So you look at the occasions and then say, you know what, normally we've got peak hours, peak volumes right there. And then, okay, even the hotels, they know between this month and this month, we've got a lot of works, a lot of visitors. And what is it that we do? They actually recruit auxiliary waitresses and whatnot, so they'll help them. When the demand is low, those guys are not released or relieved of their duties, occasions. Right. Now, as I've said, occasions. Already I'm seeing what? I'm seeing a lot of adverts. The Valentine's, what, release lodges on Facebook. Yeah, it's now 50,000 per night. Come, what. Yeah, they want to get money from you and me if we are not careful. Yeah, if we are not careful. Because this Valentine thing is so big to some people. Yeah, they will not sleep in their homes. Yeah, some will go to salute. They will blow 500,000. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So occasional segmentation can help firms expand product usage. Can expand product usage. Okay, I want to ask you this thing. You've heard about mental health, not so? Your family, mental health, blah, blah, blah. Huh? Good. Okay, I know, they may be there, but I know in some countries they're serious when it comes to this thing. If something traumatic happens to me, I'm supposed to go there, they'll cancel me. Okay? And my sanity will be restored. I'll be fine. And people are making money because of what? For these things. They are making money, I'm telling you. People go to the university just to major in this thing. They spend their whole 4 years. You get that? Good. People are going to get married. Huh? And then they say, you know what? We only experience marriage after getting married. Huh? So we don't have an experience. So what is it that we do? The male and female side, they'll say, you know what? We need to arrange the counselors. Marriage counselors. To cancel these guys. Okay. So we'll get cancelled and then we'll pay something so that we can have a wonderful marriage. Not like this one, as he said. Okay? Yeah. Okay, somebody is aggrieved, he's lost or she's lost a friend, a spouse, what. Some people come in and do the counseling. Okay. I know in South, apart from those funeral benefits, they also organize ones.
Prefer.
Exactly. Here, my friend, when you are done, you are done. Ah, he was a good man. Yeah. Yeah, he was a good man. We never see him again.
Those things, there is when you want to.
The castle thing? Yeah, of course, because you can't be forced.
Even if you can go there, but.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're doing. Yeah. If there is no willingness in you. Yeah. Of course, by the end of the day, you get his money. Whether you are pretending that you are indeed following what you are saying.
Because sometimes it goes there, of course, they pretend like they will. You must know because
Yeah, that's why they're supposed to be able to make us feel better.
So, as you see, it's occasional. It's not always, Yeah, it's occasional. So you are able, you can sell your product, your service, by what? Doing what is known as what? Occasion segmentation. And you make money out of this. Okay, another thing under behavioral segmentation, it's benefits. It's about behavior. Buyers can be classified according to the benefits they seek. Okay, so there are some people, come on, alright, come on, you give them money for coach line, they should go to Blanta, they will receive that money, 15 going, 15 back, they will go back. They will pay 5,000. They will also pay 5,000 on their way back. So 20,000 will be here. Because to them, when it comes to traveling, it's an issue of moving from point A to point B. You get that? There are some people, once the coach, even when the coach is gone, when the coach is gone, they'll say that I can't go to depot and board downtown and board these other buses which are not air conditioned, which don't have comfortable chairs, which do not have Wi-Fi, which do not have a charger, which do not actually provide some refreshments. Because when it comes to traveling, to them, there is supposed to be comfort. There's supposed to be, all these, goodies. Have you seen how different these things are? You board a plane, guys. The business class they sit. The rest of us will sit here. All of us will be in the same plane. The business class, the ticket will be a bit expensive as compared to us. Benefits. What is it that are benefits? So you're also supposed to what? You're also supposed to demarcate that. Benefits. These things, they matter a lot. They matter. With what? Yeah, of course. And exposure and background. There are some people, they are rich now, but because of their background, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. They'll say that, don't worry. This I can do. You will, Yeah, I don't mind. There are people, they were called honorables in the past 5-10 years. When they enter into a bathroom home, they'll just go straight to the teller. They enjoy it that day. You know what? They are no longer members of parliament. They are no longer ministers. They still want to be at the same time. Why? You know the reason? There's some benefits. So if you are no longer a member of parliament, a minister, why should I still call you? Why? Are you honorable? You are not. But you know what? It's the benefits.
Wait, like when you're a president, while you're a president, they still call you president.
They still call you a president, but they are former. Yes. You can't be the president. They say former president, former vice president. And the benefits are different. Yes. Okay. What else? On benefits. I think, but are you following what I'm saying? Yeah. You segment your market based on what? The benefits that buyers are trying to seek. Okay. User status. User status. So, on user status, markets can be segmented into non-users, ex-users, potential users, first-time users, and regular users. The results. Markets can be segmented into non-users that never used your product. Ex-users, they were once buying your product. Potential users, they have considered, they are almost, you just have to hit and then you find them buying from you. First-time users, they only did it once. And the regular users, those are your segment. Okay? So, you know what? Non-users, ex-users, you'll see that when it comes to communication, it has to be applied differently. Somebody is a potential user. Somebody is already a regular user. Do you think that the budget will be the same? Even the communication will be different. You get that? So when you've actually segmented your market based on user status, you're also supposed to plan with this kind of segment how to actually approach them. Media, frequency, those things. You sit down, come up with a plan, and then you start striking. Okay? There are some, they want to focus on what? On people who are already what? They are already what? Make sure that the people, you get that. There are some, they will focus more on potential. Okay? Yeah. And then there are some, what they do is, those guys, they use that service from our computer. Okay. Then you make sure that you coax or you lower company. Look at any weakest point and then you start and bring them this side. Usage rate, it's another segment under behavior. More or less like this one. So on usage rate, markets can be segmented into light, medium, and heavy product users. Medium and heavy product users. And heavy product users. So heavy users are often a small percentage of the market, but account for a high percentage of total consumption. Heavy users are often a small percentage of the market, but account for a high percentage of total consumption. Can someone please explain what I've just said? What does it mean? We've got light, we've got medium, and we've got heavy.
And you have light, medium, so it depends. Maybe the offer is a product. The usage is light. So I don't know what is the offer here. It depends on the product. Whether you want the usage to be medium, right? Yeah. So when you offer that product, you have to focus on the usage rate which you want it to be. Especially if it's going to be medium, and you have to focus on that and the way in which you can overcome that.
What do you think, Mona Lisa? What do you think?
Yeah, very easy.
And what did he say? What did he say?
Like users,
You are understanding what I said.
yeah, okay. Imagine that like users, medium and heavy users. Like users, they don't use the product that much. Okay, let me give an example. It's just an example. People who smoke weed and people who do drugs, right?
Yes. Yes, yes.
There are some people who are alcoholics and some people who just drink.
I get the point. Yes,
Then
yes.
there are some people who drink cover and out.
Yeah, yeah. Yes. Yeah, you're right. True. Okay, so what we are saying is that we've got light, we've got medium and heavy. What we are saying is that normally in business, we all want heavy product what? Users. Yeah, because that's where money comes from. We all want heavy product users. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. We all want heavy product users. The reason being that we get a lot of money from whom? Good. Think of a mother who has got a baby. Maybe 2 or 3 months. And compare to a 3 years, to a mother who has got a 3 years old baby. Their consumption of diapers, is it the same? Good. It is not the same. And so if I were into diaper business, where would I prefer actually to be positioned? I want to make money. Yeah. The young one, because she's a heavy what? She's a heavy product user. The what? There are some people they delay import training, so they still win. Yeah. So those are the things. It's not just about business, doing business. I'm doing business now. You identify and then you say, no, I think this is the way to go. Get that? Try to identify the heavy product users and overwhelm. Whilst you're also making money. Okay. Good. Loyalty status. Loyalty status. Okay, so buyers can be divided into 4 groups according to brand loyalty status. We've got hardcore loyals. Ineyo the Gucci, Ineyo the Adidas. This is Gucci, but it's fake. Uncle, no, it's Gucci, Ghana. It's fake. Yeah, hardcore loyals. Okay. They always buy one car for the friend. The first car was BMW. The second car was BMW. He has bought the third one, BMW X3. Yes. He says he loves BMWs. And there's some customer that I went to. There is a VW jet, it's ground at home. Everyone was coming. He was also driving a VW. This one gave me problems, but still more. Yeah.
There's something in that car.
Yes. Exactly. And he can't find it elsewhere. Yeah. There is a family. The hubby has got a white Golf. Yeah. And the wife has got a red Golf. So when you go to that list, there are 2 Golf and 7. They are very low. Hardcore. And then of course split loyals. You know from the way now. These are loyal to 2 or 3 brands. So they've got options, they've got alternatives. I don't have this. Or anyone will do this.
That's for most of us, isn't it?
Yeah.
You yourself, there are 3 or 2 brands of phones.
Yes,
you can use.
Exactly. But initially it was Samsung, and then I said, no man, these guys, no. No, this is not Samsung. No, it's what Oppo got. I've tried Samsung. I've tried this Techno thing. No, I said no, I'm no longer interested. I've bought Techno twice. I think Samsung should be 3 4 phones. Yeah, Samsung. And then I said the battery thing. What happened?
Of course, with buying phones these days, you should be looking at them. Because some phones, there are of course some Samsung, they have 4,000 apps, which is not a strong one. But for these days, when you buy a phone, Samsung, it stays up to 2 days.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know. Because, I mean, that was actually the thing that actually put me off.
Because these days, they also know, because
yes.
Some people, they are not your friends, but because...
Yeah, get out. Yeah. Especially with these blackouts. No. Oh, 2 days.
Yeah.
With internet on it?
Yeah, wow. But I think there are about 6,000
Yeah, so you've got these people who are loyal to 2 or 3 brands. Do you have this? No, you don't have. Yeah. How about that one? So don't say Uji Moribonoka. You don't say that. You don't say that because you don't know how loyal that person is. You see now? Yeah. Then of course shifting loyals from the word itself now. These are people who shift from one brand to another. Not that they love this thing. Okay. What do you mean? I want another one. Yeah, we've got this. Yeah, bring it. They have never tasted it. They have never had any experiences. Yeah. So.
I'm not going to Sumba. It was invented in other countries.
Okay.
Just eventually mixing happen that way.
Yeah. Okay. And then we've got switchers. These, they don't show no loyalty to any brand.
So
The switchers. Okay. So you know what? Come to think of it, if you've got people who are switchers, if you've got people who are shifting loyals, will you actually comfortably say that, you know what, my market share is growing, or you'll be like yourself?
The reason for those who are cheating because there are sometimes when you're branding, you put some things, benefits, the way you guys call it. So for switchers, you can get a phone, for example, not knowing that that phone has problem. Maybe using it for 2 months.
1 day after.
Yeah, it's down. And there's no one on that phone.
Yeah.
Then you're dead.
Who is dead? Is it the customer or you?
The switcher.
Oh yeah, the switcher. Yes, yeah. I get it.
Because the switcher is always dead.
Yes.
Because you know, when producing something, you know that some people, they just want to get it right.
Yeah. But then you know what? The implication is, you know what? There are people, they only sell once. They make money once, and then they disappear. And then there are some people, they make money, and it increases gradually. And then after years, they become big. Normally, I salute those guys. Because you know that when it comes to wealth accumulation, there is nothing like the miracle. That thing is fake. You get that. Yeah. There is nothing.
For example, we have these guys, not the idol guys. They're still there, but
Okay?
how many people use idol?
There are lots.
But you know that idol phones are broken.
I don't know.
But people still buy. Those phones are broken.
Okay, there are also other factors. Demographics,
Yeah, most of people use it.
not behavior. Demographics, people don't have money.
Yeah.
So I tell they can afford, and they'll be accessing internet, WhatsApp, Facebook. Yeah, you know that thing, kind of like some competitive advantage, you know, those things now.
But about
The one is speaking, very this way, my name
What?
Yeah,
let me tell you about those that I don't remember. I'm not sure about that. Because I know that phones which at least when it comes to power, you have taken on. When it comes to power. Then we have, of course, the phones which, like for her, which they have updated. They have they have strong power. And the other phone, because now these days you know that people they need phones which at least can keep power.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
many people, many brands, they're trying to make their batteries strong.
And what is discovered in Japan?
Okay, Komano. Okay, I've talked of different bases as to how you can actually segment your market. I think on the techno part, normally, I think economic status actually is playing a very big role. Yeah.
Because those phones, I've noticed something.
But we can all agree that they're cheap. Are you there? Yeah, they're cheap.
But I've noticed something like those phones have duration. Yeah. For a certain period.
They
a week, no more, everything good.
And thereafter,
After that period is over.
they will start giving problem. Probably that is why they're cheap. Probably that is why they're cheap. And that also actually gives us some sort of homework that we're supposed to do. We need to interpret what is behind purchasing patterns of our customers. Because you never know. You never know why they jump to that ship and come to you. What if they've been retrenched and they're supposed to downgrade you? Yeah. I've got a friend. He had the viewing Passat. That Passat, very big, long, very beautiful. He was working with Plan International. His contract came to an end. He's driving past. He sold everything. Okay? So you downgrade. And then this person guy is to recognize just saying, yeah, we have one more customer. My friend, you don't know. If that person gets another job, he will sell that bus and you go back to us. See? So those are the things. Another thing, buy a readiness stage.
Buy what?
Readiness stage. Buy a readiness stage. A readiness stage. Okay, so on barren stage, what we're saying is that a market consists of people in different stages of readiness to buy a product. So remember those things. You remember awareness, consideration, then the active buy, then usage, post-usage, those things. Okay, you're supposed to take care of those things. So some could be unaware of the product, some are aware, some are informed, some are interested, some desire the product, and some intend to buy. So what is it that you do? You identify those people who are ready to buy, and then you strike. See, but that's all it is. I'm saying this, I'm not interested. I'm saying this thing. Look at the facial expression. How much? 1,000. Oh. You get it. At least. You know, this one is a bit interesting.
So you don't know how to read it?
Everything. Attitude, the last one, attitude. Behavioral attitude.
And this is under behavior.
It's under behavior. Everything that we've been discussing is under behavioral. Normally, there are 5 attribute groups that can be found in a market. We've got the enthusiastic. You know, somebody who is enthusiastic. That guy, you know, he wants to spend a lot. He's already enthusiastic. And then we've got positive. Very positive. Whenever you communicate with him, very positive. And then we've got indifferent. And then negative. Telling me they will give you their peace of mind. There and then. Negative. And okay, we've got negative people. And then we've got hostile. You see? So which one do you think you can spend more time in?
The enthusiastics and positive.
That's so. Why?
If you're already enthusiastic about something, that means you're already excited to buy the thing and you have the money.
So you spend more time with that guy.
Yeah.
They already excited guy.
Yeah. Because you're already interested in the...
What if the one who has a lot of money and the other guy who are most negative?
I don't like being people.
What do you think?
I'll go for anyone who I think at that moment
Has got money.
yeah.
Or I'll go work.
That's why it's called business.
Okay. You know what? The enthusiastic, I know that they will buy from me. The positive, I know that they will buy from me. I will not spend much of my time on them. I'll spend on those people who have got negative attitude and hostile. Just to try, you know? Because, guys, if I've got an enthusiastic and a what? Positive person, I'm getting 1,000, I'm getting 1,000. If I add this hostile vote and the negative, you never know, I may get 4,000, which is not bad.
And those guys who are negative.
Yes.
As guys who churches. So that this negativity comes, pay all the things you have.
You see, guys, so that's what we do. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Any more questions before we go to... I don't think they're done. And do you have any more questions? Questions? Yeah. I think that was the last thing that we discussed. What?
Homogeneous frequencies.
Diffuse and cluster.
Yeah, cluster frequencies.
Yeah. That was the last thing that we discussed.
Not homogeneous.
Yeah.
Homogeneous preferences diffused preferences, and clustered preferences. So in a homogeneous preference, normally, it is a market in which all of the consumers have roughly the same preferences. The same preferences. In diffused, consumer preferences may be scattered throughout the space. So it's scattered, indicating great variance in consumer preferences. In clustered preference, the market might reveal distinct preferences clusters called natural market segments. So it's those homogeneous that being scattered. Yeah. And there, today, we studied market segmentation procedures, where I say the first thing that you do is you do your survey, you do your analysis, and then you do your profiling, and then you move on. Yeah. Any more questions? Any more questions? Questions? I think. By the way, my assignment, are you working on it?
What assignment now?
The first assignment is on the book.
You give us the report?
Yes.
When is down?
When is that? When? Since 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? It's been down for 2 weeks. Yeah, because that thing was uploaded sometime back. Yeah, so next time we meet, we're going to discuss decisions about global products. Decisions about